Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. Hola.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
Me too. Something like that. Huh. How was
I'm good in a motherfucker, man.
All the time.
Well, you look to be pretty good drinking your apple juice over there.
It's so fresh squeezed.
The 40 ounce of apple juice.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're starting out our day with coffee and apple juice.
Yes.
Early this morning.
Yes.
Ain't that early?
No,
Shit.
it's late.
Yeah.
Depends on what time you get up.
We 13. 13.
30.
We 37 minutes past
Who don't know
schedule.
how to tell time now, Juan? Who don't know how to tell
It
time?
don't matter.
It don't sound
It
like
don't
your
matter
time.
who got here
Kim.
before
It
you.
don't sound like your
Who
time.
know how to tell time better than you?
Ooh,
That's
she
besides
don't.
the point. I beat you
She
the
does
other
know
week.
how to tell time. It's
The
just she
other
doesn't
week,
care
the other
about
week,
Oh.
baby, the other week is dead and gone.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
past.
I do care about
Baby,
time.
you
Usually
don't.
I'm
Today
very
is
efficient.
today.
You're not.
And I was here for
I
20
am.
minutes before you was here.
No, well, you came here early.
Okay,
No, I
hold on.
didn't.
We not
Hold
both.
on. Just before we start,
Yes.
pause. Kim made a very important statement,
Okay.
Oh
and
my
I would like to
gosh.
challenge that statement.
Okay, come on with
my
it.
gosh.
Would any of you
Yes.
say that Kim is efficient?
Hell no.
Efficient.
Hell
I'm
no.
efficient when I get here.
In her own time, she
Certain
is.
things, yes, I have to say.
Thank
now,
you.
it's-
Like that's why I say in her own time.
It's not my own time. It's just time period.
No, I mean, yeah, on time,
Well-
but it's I mean, like certain things, like categories. This
Categories.
you know what I'm
Oh my
saying? But
God.
is she
No.
efficient when she's cleaning up? When we
No.
ain't, when
We
I
talking
know
about
I
time.
don't be doing nothing.
Are we talking about time wise?
I'm just talking about efficiency in general.
I am very.
Oh,
I'm
in
very
general, yeah, I'll
efficient.
give her efficiency in general.
Really?
Yeah. But,
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Hey,
She organizes
look,
food.
look, I'll
and,
tell you this right
and-
here.
And
She's
you know
like-
what I'm saying?
Kim,
Just because you
One,
do
I'm
organizational
gonna be on your
things
side,
doesn't
Kim. I
mean
got
you're
you.
doing
Hold
it
up, hold up.
efficiently.
I got you, Kim. Hold up.
Well-
Close your mouth. Close your mouth.
Well,
One,
compared
she's like, I got you,
compared
Larry.
to the other effort,
Larry.
compared to the other effort to
Mhm.
other people around her,
Mhm.
she usually has ideas
mhm,
for a flow
Mhm.
of things to
Mhm.
go
Mhm.
to
Hey,
make things go as smoothly as possible. Are they the best?
hey,
I don't know. You know
got you,
why?
Kim. Wait,
Because I don't try, but I give her credit
Hey.
because she tries. So therefore,
Oh.
in my
Hey.
Oh, I
eyes,
don't
she
say
is
she
efficient.
doesn't
Hey,
give effort.
hey, look. Our sister, she's like Jesus. She may not come when you call him, but she's gonna be right on time.
Thank you.
Won't he do it?
And I think
Ding-dong.
I'm very efficient, especially like places at work. And I would
Can you be late
think-
for work too?
I'll be on time. Shoot, I'll be on time for work. And I don't play
Because
those games.
it's dealing with the dollar.
Yeah, that right there.
Facts.
That's one thing you won't ever get me on is time. Because I be up in that joint. I get to work at 5:15, sitting in the parking lot.
Okay.
Take 15
I'd be
minutes.
scared
to-
I'd fall asleep.
I be out there talking on the phone, getting hyped, hyping myself up, you
Yeah.
know, praying,
She
getting
be
my
going
mind
through her
right.
LeBron routine. She be getting out powder and all.
She do that right before she walked through the
It's
door.
Yeah.
something like that. Something
Yeah.
like that.
When she walk
Hey.
out the door,
Hey,
hey, when
but
she
let
get
me
out the
tell you
car,
something.
she dash it in her
Let me
hand.
tell you
You know what I'm
Be
something.
playing
saying?
her
Hey.
Monstars music before
Hey,
she
but
goes
you know what
in.
though? And I'm gonna give kudos to you because I know neither one of you have worked in a corrections facility. One thing that
Gosh,
I
you don't
do
know
know,
that.
I do know you haven't.
You don't know that.
We know you ain't,
Nigga.
mister.
One.
Break yourself.
That don't even sound right. He'll get pinned up in the corner.
Yeah.
But, but what I will tell you,
Oh no, there
As
would be
he's
no,
being pinned up in the
One-
corner.
one-
there would be
thing-
no warnings.
one thing I will
Random
tell you,
tasings.
and I
Oh,
and I will say this: I give kudos to anybody that works in corrections because I did it. I mean, even though I worked in a prison, but a jail is a little bit more intense because you got different people coming in and out all day, every day. A prison, people are they on the yard, they
there.
serving their time, so
Yeah.
it's a little bit milder. But one thing I will tell you, it takes a certain breed to be in corrections, and damn it, my sister is the perfect breed for that type of environment. She is a hyena. You hear me? She is a hyena. She will eat your ass.
Technically, I don't eat the ass.
Kim, wait. But she can be as subtle as the biggest silverback gorilla to a child and nurture them in her own way. In her own way. But the thing I'm trying to say is, I applaud you because it does take a certain breed to work in corrections.
Even though I'm not efficient.
Because that is a challenging field. Been there, done that, and I know how before you walk through them doors, you got to transform like Optimus Prime into something for them 12 hours.
Yes,
I will
thank
say
you
that.
for your service.
Perfect.
I'm on it
Look,
today,
Yes,
y'all.
Lord.
Look, now that
He's
they
on
bring-
one.
I'm focused, man. I'm
Inefficiency
focused, man.
doesn't make you a bad person.
It does
Kim.
not.
But I
The
think
fact
I'm
that you
very
don't want to
efficient.
continue dating a guy after he sacrificed his limb for you. That's
Damn, wait.
Here we go. Here
I didn't even see that coming,
we
Juan. I didn't see that
go.
coming.
Some people will never let you live down.
Oh, my God.
reaching back.
Conversation.
Callback moments. Just pull it in.
Well, I can say one thing about me. What I say, I say it, and I say it again. I feel how I feel, and I'm consistent.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what, though, Kim?
Yeah.
You the best sister.
Oh.
Yeah, Kim, you are the best sister that I have for my mom
I know,
and dad.
right?
Well, now that it's beat up on Kim time
No,
is
it's
over.
not. I wouldn't want
giving
no
you
other
your
sister,
flowers,
man.
Kim.
I would not want no other sister, man.
I wouldn't want no other sister from
Yeah.
my mom and dad either.
All I need to know is why is everybody trying to pick on me today? I just want.
Give her another one, Larry. There you go, baby.
Thank
We
you.
love you.
Dance break.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot about the dance break.
Well,
I forgot about
We
it.
forgot about that.
Well, again, I mean, we have started our recording. Didn't know it was going to start off with Juan being mean. Mean Juan is here.
No.
How is
He's-
saying you're inefficient mean? That's not mean. That's just a statement.
But that's just a biased opinion.
Efficiency isn't a metric that people are like, you know what? I don't like that person because they're inefficient.
Well, some people could probably feel like that. Efficiency is
That's
to
a
me,
work metric.
It is, but to me, it also goes with something like
Hey,
competency
hey,
as well.
Hold on. See, that's a comment. I just really wanted to see what that button did. But now that I did it, I'm glad that I did. So now I know how to insert it later. But yeah, that's a calming. You see how that was like.
Nice.
You want to groove, you know what I'm saying?
You just feel like hitting buttons all day, huh?
Yeah,
That's not it.
They're just
Not
going to
the
be going
rock
through
space.
all the buttons today.
Oh no, I'm just refamiliarizing
He's a
myself. I'm trying to do
buttonologist.
better
He says,
because
allow me to reintroduce myself.
yeah, my name is Button Boy.
Button boy.
That sounds like butt boy. I don't know.
No.
I'm just joking.
Damn, Larry. That's shots. Yeah.
Anyway, ow,
Mhm.
that's not nice.
No, you said it.
Terrible.
Mm.
Anyway, how was you guys' week, Larry? How was your week? No.
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Sounds like a good week. We're intrigued.
I'm now
Um,
invested.
Now, what happened after you burnt your dinner the other night? No, I'm just joking.
Oh,
I'm just
wow.
joking.
I had not burned
I'm sorry.
my
It wasn't
dinner.
It
dinner.
was just the non-bread.
My bad.
It's just the non.
He
that
turned
I
it
was-
into non-bread.
Non.
There
So
you
he had
go.
non-bread for dinner.
turned it into non-crackling.
Nah, them couldn't even been crackers. That wasn't up but ashes by the time you
Cold.
burnt it.
No, there was cracklers. There was black cracklers.
He turned them into pre-diamonds.
Mhm.
3 diamonds. So stupid.
Oh shit, man. Yeah. So my week was pretty much like that. I had one of them weeks where it's kind of like like if you got like one net, it's like it's a net. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a little aggravating, but it's like it's a net. It ain't a big deal,
Okay.
but it's a big deal because it's
a
aggravating.
net, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that one net go and call his homies, right?
Mhm.
Then you got a bunch
Now
of
you got a swarm of nets.
Yeah.
They aggravating as fuck. but it really ain't that big of a deal.
It's just a swarm of gnats.
I mean, you ain't gonna die. You know what I'm saying? But it's just aggravating to deal with. I had a fucking gnat week. It's like every day, it was just little small, little aggravating shit. It's not anything out of the, ordinary. It wasn't anything absurd.
It's not
it wasn't
stopping,
like, you know what I'm saying? But it was just a bunch of little shit popping off here and there. Sometime it swarmed, sometime it didn't. You know what I'm saying? But the week went by like fairly quick for me. I didn't get another 8 runs this week, but I think I got in about 6. So I'm like, all right,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this fuel just keep on rising.
God knows it
keep rising to the top.
And I've been watching news and stuff, and they're like, okay, well, they're saying that the transportation industry or whatever is going to be feeling it. But they're also saying that right now the rates are up, which it is. But it doesn't matter because when the fuel outpaces the raising of the rates, and especially, but we have been battling low rates for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Even after, the recession started to get back good again, then COVID came around. Now, started to get back good again. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, it's a crazy time right now.
Of course.
And, so it really doesn't do any good if the rates are up or whatever, and, because the fuel drives.
The fuel is high as shit. Just say it. Fuel is high as hell.
Bruh, we watched that shit go up $1 over the fucking weekend one time, like 2 years ago. I mean, not 2 years, 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago. No.
Yeah, but
But we have went through that one time before. It was more than 2 years. But
now we never thought that. Somebody made a comment. We're at California prices now, and I'm like, no, California prices are even higher than this.
Oh yeah.
So it's like we took their spot, and now they're higher. Now, I mean, so I'm like, not that we want $5 gas, but and people always say, oh, I never pay that much for gas.
Yeah, yes, you will.
Yes, you will.
I never say I'll never.
Well, you
gotta have.
I didn't say you, but you hear
necessary.
people say that. Well, I don't have to do this. No, I know I need my transportation. I need gas. I need.
And we're not in a metropolis, or I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, public transportation is not really an option, really.
No.
Yeah, the walking score in Trinity sucks.
But we do
horrible walking scores on Redford. Horrible walking scores.
And I run 93, so
me too.
Does anybody still run regular unleaded in their car?
I put it in that rental car I got.
Well, no, I do the 88. I go to Sheets and get the 88.
But not all cars can take that, though. That's the thing.
Well, it said, as far as the year number, I haven't had any problems. Now, what I will do is, at least once a month, I'll add a fuel additive to it. So if I go and put,
You use it in your truck? Okay.
Yeah, I think octane numbers are a myth. I think it's placebo, but I'm not going to test that theory.
No,
I'm just going to say it
and keep it pushing.
Well, for me, I do it like that because when I can afford to put, the 93 in, I will do that, and I'll run it, and I try to, run me a good solid half a tank through, at least once a month as well.
See, you looking at me, I'm looking at you because you up there. When I can afford the 93 octane, like this one working McDonald's and stuff.
Ain't nobody listening. I just deleted everything.
I can afford to run that 93 octane.
Hold up, bro.
You can afford it.
Hold up, bro.
You just don't
hold
want
up.
to.
Hold up.
We can all afford what we choose to afford.
Well, like I said, okay, so then that's at a priority thing. We're not talking about priorities.
He said we're not talking about priorities. Gas is not a priority.
Yes.
It is a priority.
Yes. Could I afford I mean,
come on.
wait, do I make enough money? Hold up. Do I make enough money?
Hell to the yeah.
Just say you tested out my theory that octane is a myth. Just say that, man.
Yeah.
Just say that.
No.
You testing it out. No. You make enough, bro. We ain't going to put no numbers on the table.
I don't know why y'all think I make so much
money.
Hey.
I ain't said nothing.
I'm talking to them two.
All I'm going to say is, I'm sure if we would have put everyone's salary on the table, I might be right there at the bottom.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Shit, you don't get the. What a slap! Give me the slap, Larry. Hit me the slap. Thank you. Okay, but between everybody at this table, it's some good money at this table.
Yeah, put on that chill music because we ain't pocket watching each other like that.
hey, I told you, boy, that is sometimes you just need a dance break. See, it breaks up the mood.
But you can put 93 in there.
I could.
But you choose not to. Just say you
I don't know. He do drive a tank that take up like 97 gallons of fuel.
Wait a minute. Y'all don't understand. Mm-hmm. If I get low, if I get down, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to knock out some other stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, when it get down to it, I really don't do a whole lot of driving anyway.
He'll be like, I'm going to just walk.
Like,
I'm going to walk to your house.
All right. Perfect instance. The other week when I went down to my brother's, you know, and we went and saw that, we drove my truck, right? All right. I filled it up with, 93. It took me $89.
Of course.
To fill it up, and I think I was about it like maybe a quarter or so of
That's
a tank.
about right.
And it took me $89. Mm-hmm. No, I can't see it. I can't make that. I make the money to do it, but I'm gonna be. And I never said that I didn't make the money to do it. I just said I can't.
Well, no, you said you can't afford it.
You can't afford it.
You said when
I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I can't afford to do that, and the other things that I feel that are necessary.
You don't see the value in it. Hold on.
Well, from your point of view, but yeah,
we got the same tank, because we both have Rams. That's why I don't let mine get under a half, because I feel you on that 89. Because last time I let it get down just under a quarter, it was damn near 100.
Yeah, I be running mine down to the light coming on.
Oh, what the fuck was that? That was supposed to be a limit.
You hit the wrong button.
No, that's weird. But this one is...
Because I choose not to afford to put gas in my car just because it gets down to a quarter of a tank.
The thing is, though, I try to get it before it gets under a half, because then I spend half
and
the
money. I did that for a while, too, but it's like...
And plus, I don't.
I mean, y'all know they got a light that will come on, and they'll be like, "Hey, you might want to go throw some gas."
Do you realize that is like that's like suicide?
Yeah, that's too low.
Mine usually comes on in 20 miles.
One, you got a scooter booter car.
Man, you got what, like a 13 and a third gallon tank or something?
Man, just like 11.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
See, we don't.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. But that's why I try to figure out to get under a half.
Fuck it.
They're shooting and slapping at me. What is happening? I don't know.
Yeah, because you are nowhere close to feeling I'm paying. Therefore, because we talking trucks, and you don't even have a mini truck, bro. Yeah, in your head,
have a truck.
In your head,
I
it's
be
a
hauling
truck.
Stuff in that car.
Yeah, and he be hauling groceries. He be hauling baby
bread.
seats.
I be hauling wood.
Wow, Juan. 6 pieces is not really hauling wood.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't.
When it's 48 by 32.
Well.
Exactly.
Well, again.
He's not disagreeing with me.
Juan, we're not saying that. Okay.
Ain't nobody tell y'all to get monster trucks.
Yeah, that's a nice little.
I love it. I love my Black Stallion.
That's what you call Tyra? I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
And she loves it.
Tyra, the Black
Okay.
Stallion.
All right. How was your Chris? How was your week, man?
How was your week?
It's gonna be one.
Well, hell.
Hell's bells.
Damn. It was okay. We're going back to long hours. You know, the struggle with furniture. You know, furniture is a roller coaster ride, ups and downs. My employees, they. Oh, why are you touching my lips?
It wasn't me touching your lips.
But
No,
nigga, no.
Hey, just be lucky she didn't do it with her
Look,
foot.
it's kind of
She didn't
crazy.
do it with that
Kind of
big toe.
crazy. You just did that
You seen
last
that
night.
video?
We were sitting there watching
Uh-oh.
Black and Beautiful,
Oh man.
and I'm sitting here watching these big muscle bound
Men.
niggas. I had to get up and get a drink because I'm sitting there watching this grown man take another man and put his fingers. I'm like, you don't touch another
just
man's
was-
lips. What the fuck is they doing? But anyway,
Yes.
my week was weekend. You know, life been lifing.
We love life.
I'm glad to be amongst the living as always.
Amen.
Loving my
Amen.
family.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love all you motherfuckers.
We love you too,
Yes.
Christopher. We love Christopher.
You know, work been working.
Mm.
I'm glad to have a job.
Amen.
You know,
Amen.
ain't did much nothing else but work and come home. To be honest with you, it's about time to do yard work.
Yup. Work.
Can I
work,
have one
work,
too?
So
work,
glad
work.
when it's time to do yard work.
Yeah.
We
And,
both.
hey, and as you can see, we have an addition. The
Yeah.
baby
Baby
Saul. You know,
Baby
Baby
Saul.
Saul.
Baby Saul.
Stupid.
Baby Saul.
Chris.
He
Baby
shocked the
Baby.
and she is so ready to use it. She said,
Is
"I'm like,
she?
well, we got plenty of things for you to use it on."
What's she gonna chop down?
Well, I don't know.
That little old saw. That
Okay.
y'all see that tree in the
Okay.
corner? She like, babe, we could have just took this down. You didn't have to chop it. You just take the tree apart.
No,
honey.
but it's all good though. But yeah, the week has been good, man.
Yeah.
But I do realize every time I pull up my driveway or look out in the yard, it's time to do yard work again.
Yeah, that's a
And
good
I'm-
time of the year.
And I'm not ready.
the grass is growing at my house.
Really? Well, you got somebody that'll mow yours.
I showed up do.
I'm the person.
Yeah.
I am the
Well, Chris,
person.
there are persons you can hire.
I got people to do the garden. I got some people that's gonna come do the garden.
Oh,
We're gonna have
They-
vegetables
they-
this year.
Produce.
We're gonna have
They didn't get,
vegetables.
Exported.
No, these are gonna be fresh. from
Oh,
the
I'm saying
garden.
that the people didn't get exported.
Oh no, they did not. These
They
are
haven't-
deported.
They haven't.
These are niggers.
I'm like,
These are
exported?
niggers. These are straight niggers.
Look,
I couldn't
They
think of
straight
the
off
word
the
I was
boat.
trying to use.
These are straight niggers.
deported.
Yeah.
I'm like export.
And I will drink to that one.
Export.
Cheers to y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, you already drank yours, didn't you, Larry? Okay.
Yes, we're having shots of orange juice.
Man, this is
Yes.
vodka. Anyway,
They're having. They're having. Good week.
so, but the week has been okay. I have survived. You know, because people are dying. They ain't never died before.
Amen.
Chuck Norris died.
I heard.
I seen that. I seen it. Well,
I
you
heard.
seem more. You seem more
But-
impacted
but-
by that than
But you
did.
know, and
Because
and
if Chuck Norris can die, what does that say for the rest of us?
He's
Really?
so stupid.
Saying.
but but the week has been going. You know, we have lost several people that we all have known this week.
Yeah.
My condolences to their families. I'm not gonna mention no names.
Yeah.
You know, everybody is going through their
Such a
own
rap.
little.
Well, you can
struggles.
throw some.
Well, like
last names.
to the Gilmore family,
Yeah.
I would
to
like
the
to,
Garrison family, and what was your
the Fry family.
Fry family. You know, people. You know, life is precious, man,
It
and
is.
you got to enjoy the time you spend here because it's only for a little while,
Mhm.
and enjoy the people that that are in your lives, man, because they can be fine 1 minute, and the older I get, the more I realize things like that, man.
Yeah, cherish the people that are around you. Cherish
Yeah,
your
man,
relationships.
and just for the record, I do cherish all y'all asses. I don't care how much shit we talk. And I mean that I'll go to war with y'all, man. I will dare the motherfucker for y'all, man. No questions asked.
So
I love my family, and my family knows. I hope they know. You know, I rock with
Well,
my
if
family.
they don't, if you didn't know, now you know.
Nigga. I love all my
Right.
family, man, and I love them even with all our differences.
Yeah.
You know, because we all are our own people, and you know we don't agree with everything. But one thing I will agree with you, my family, is that I do have love. I do have love.
Just
Totally.
to piggyback off that, man. I'm sorry. I don't mean
No,
to
go
cut
ahead,
nobody
brother.
off
No, do
now.
your thing, man.
But I want to take just a second to tell everybody that, hey, take care of yourself, y'all. And you know, we all know when something ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying this because I lost a friend, an old neighbor of mine, recently, last week. And you know, I understand as far as like, you know, you trying to be a man and
Rest
everything.
in peace, my brother.
And you know, trying to hold everything together. You don't want nobody, but yo, it's like, fellas, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You ain't feeling right. You know you ain't feeling right. Don't worry about no bills. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about insurance. Be here for your people. Be here for your family. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that takes. I'm not saying if you choose not to do that you're wrong. But on the outside looking in, it looks like a small price to pay to keep from putting, you know, your loved ones through some needed,
Hey, and that's the Larry Barnes PSA for the day.
And we all know that Larry Barnes is not the one to be judging folk.
Yes.
But I am going to look upon you, and if you are not taking care of yourself,
I want to say I judge.
you are wrong.
Hey, and also, whatever circle you have, please allow your circle to be able to check you. If they feel like you are endangering yourself, let them be able to check you. And that's why I'm thankful for y'all, because we can check each other
right
to bring each other back in line. Because sometimes it takes that, because we can be stubborn as people on this earth.
Because if you ain't doing your preventative maintenance,
yes,
you ain't trying to be around for the people that you say you're here to provide and care for.
Well,
so you're wrong. I'm saying this as a person who used to be no, I ain't going to the doctor thing because I ain't feeling that.
I understand.
So,
but I'm the point that I'm trying to make is that, you know, there are people out there that unfortunately I can't. Now see, that sounds bad. Not all of us are of the same economic status.
Yeah, true.
And not all of us can afford insurance and such things. And if you're in a situation like that, I'd like to say that I understand. But if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. If you got other things, you got a family to take care of. I do understand that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, don't let the dollar be
the reason that
you're deciding factor or whether or not you're going to get yourself checked out because, you know,
you benefit your people more so on this side of the earth than the other.
Healthcare cheat code. The emergency room can't refuse to treat you.
True. Facts.
They may make you wait 3 days, 46 hours, 27 minutes, and 32 seconds.
Hey,
but hey,
I'm just saying.
If you get worse,
won't refuse
if you get worse, in their presence, they got to deal with you.
In a nutshell, love yourself more than any motherfucking thing.
Well,
in the world.
And that's the thing about it. I mean, because the emergency room, so they can't refuse you, but don't wait until you think you're in an emergency to go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I say love yourself more than anything.
Yeah. I mean,
love
you know what I'm
yourself
saying?
more than anything.
Don't let one of your loved ones have to be the one to tell you, hey, you going.
Yeah.
because it may be too late, and we never know.
You got to love yourself
when it's too late. So
I ain't even gonna say love yourself more than anything, but factor the you equation into your love for other people.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's take a dance.
That's
break.
true.
All right.
But anyway,
how was your week, Miss Kimmy Kims?
Wow, after such somber.
Hey, we had you want another dance break?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah,
you sure? Yeah, see, you ain't gonna turn it down.
Yeah, I love to dance, so I'm never gonna turn down a good dance break.
It took us forever to break this mule and to learn her to how to dance.
Really, this is what we're gonna do now. Are we going back to
now,
that, Chris?
Now, see, that's picking on Kim.
That's terrible.
Now, I know everybody has seen Django.
I see you, boy.
Look. Hey, everybody has seen Django, and at the end of Django, you seen how his horse high stepped.
Really, Chris?
I've not seen all of Django.
Oh,
we can look at you and tell.
Wow.
No,
but he looked at me crazy because I didn't know what a Sasquatch Klingon
I know, right?
Freaking
Duraki,
language was.
Duraki and all that
Sharakanak
stuff,
and Ishagan and all that.
I've seen parts of Django.
Well, at the end of Django, when he saves his wife, he's on his steed, big ass horse. For those that don't know,
that was a nag.
That was Ned. I'm sorry, my bad, bro.
Samuel told you who this nigga on this nag.
But Kim is that nag, and when I say she high steps, when you pull them reins, she will high step.
Is this okay? After you just said you love your people, this is how you treat the people.
Hey. Trust me.
I am a sensitive
woman. No. Because look,
he said, "Hey, Ike love Tina."
Look, let me tell you something. If anybody else talks that type of shit to you, I'm busting them in the face. Only I can do that.
I'm not feeling it.
Oh, feel it, baby. Feel it. Thank you. I'm giving it to you, baby. I'm protecting you. I'm the only person that can talk shit about you like that.
Okay. Well, thank you. This is a VIP.
I think he actually means the people at the table. I don't think he means he's the only.
Oh, the people at the table. The people. Okay.
Oh, they can talk shit too.
Yeah. Well, we see that. What about my week? My week.
Tell us about the amazingness.
The amazingness of my week.
Oh, go ahead.
What? Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, do you have an amazing?
No, an amazing point about her week.
No.
He's got an amazing thing from his week.
Yeah, I had forgot. I told y'all my little story. So I go to the post office, and I the only letter in the mailbox.
You're gonna have to make this story long because Kim got to go to the bathroom.
No, my finger.
Oh, you bleed?
No one can hear anything you're saying.
If you look on the dresser right there in that extra bedroom, there's a Band-Aid. But
just take your mic off so we don't hear the plops.
I go to the post office the other day, and I see a letter, the only letter in the mailbox, and I see my full government.
Wait a minute. So are you saying you got a letter from the government?
The other day?
Yes.
Wait. Did you open it? And it said it was suckers.
Tell them they were suckers.
I didn't even think about that. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
When you said, "Wait a minute, bro," I was with you.
Hey, we're not public enemy. We're not public enemy.
Oh shit!
Oh, I didn't even put that together. But yeah, we're not public enemy. No, we're not. But I got a letter, and for me, and well, I'm just speaking of myself. I see anytime a person that I know that see a letter in the mailbox that says the sheriff's department with its full government on it, that ain't good. And it's thick. It's thick. It feels like documents from a court. So, and I know I've told y'all, but I'm telling the world. So, I get the letter. And I sit there in my truck, and I'm like, man, I try to go through my memory Rolodex of like what I've done in the months prior and everything.
Because he be doing so much shady shit.
And, no, I don't.
I don't think they found that prostitute body.
No, I let that go a long time ago. Long time ago. I'm a different person. So I look at it.
Ate all of the body.
And to be honest with y'all, like I've already told y'all, it feels like court documents. You know, where you got about 5-6 pages of shit to say the same motherfucking thing. Exactly, Larry. Exactly. So I sit in my truck, and I'm like, man, what? I ain't doing shit. My shit's paid. My shit is current. Just pay my truck off, and you know, I'm caught up with everything, and I'm just like, what the fuck is everything? You know what I'm saying? I just wait for my title. You know, but anyway, I'm just like, what have I done?
What have I done, Lord?
And you know, if you have a significant other, you're gonna have to call them. If you see some shit from the sheriff, you gotta let them know what's going on. Because if you any nigga that knows, they know. If you see documentation from the sheriff, that means they trying to come get you. Okay. So it's happened to me on several. It's happened to me on different occasions.
Prior.
Yeah. So I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? But let me tell y'all something, man. When I finally got the nerve to open it up and I read it, it was the nicest motherfucking letter. It was the sheriff saying, hey, your concealed carry permit is about to expire. I thought I would send you the application so you can send your $40 to reinstate your shit. Yo, let me tell y'all something, man.
This was shouting in
when
the
I say I exhaled real quick, and I came home and took me like 2 shots immediately because I was nigga. Yeah,
but when he rolled home, he was like,
"What, man?" Hey, but that scared me, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime somebody get documentations or any letters from the sheriff's department, something ain't right. But I'm thankful that it was just the fact that he was like, hey, your concealed carry permit is about to expire within 90 days.
Yeah, I've never had those types of run-ins, so I would have just saw it and be like, they probably asking for a donation or something.
No, they call for that.
Let me tell you something. They send you letters.
Oh, they call us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They will call.
oh,
They
yeah.
send
And I'll be
letters,
like,
too.
yeah, I don't deal with the police.
Yeah, they
Thank you,
will
bye.
call. They'll send a letter first, then they'll call. I'm here to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't never had. I don't get that anxiety now. I do get that anxiety from the IRS.
Well,
You get the IRS letters.
Well,
Like, oh,
Well, see,
Yeah.
well, see, for me,
they finna come with the garnishment.
Boy.
Well, see, for me,
Boy.
I've had both of them.
Your asshole,
So-
your nuts, and your heart
so
drop at the same
I've had my
damn
balls
time.
and my dick suck up to my throat because of
That sounds
the
terrible.
IRS and the sheriff and police.
And police.
That shit ain't comfortable at all. So whenever I see that shit, I go on high alert. My spidey senses start tingling and shit until I get a valid notification of what the fuck is going on. But I say that to say this. It worked out. It was just for my concealed carry. And I'm thankful because I was like, what the fuck is going on? I've been a model citizen.
You thought you heard.
For the first time in my motherfucking life, what the fuck is going on?
And sustained it, too. For
What,
years.
nigga? What?
For years.
Man,
Yes.
look. Man, come on with it. Yeah. But anyway.
Juan.
Yeah,
it's
how's
Kim's
your
turn.
week?
It's Kim's turn.
Oh, I thought we was already on Kim.
We started Kim, and then Chris was like, "Wait, I got a story to tell."
He hijacked it.
And
My
Kim
bad.
had to go poop.
Oh.
But now Kim's back from pooping, so she
I
can
did
tell
not
about her
have
week.
to poop. I did not have to poop. I
Kim,
had a
some people
hangnail.
poop.
Well, I mean, I haven't had to poop today, if you want to be technical, but I had a hangnail in my nail.
What time do you have your poop scheduled?
It's not really scheduled. It's just when it hits me, you got
I
to
usually
go.
do mine about 7:42.
7:42.
Yeah.
Interesting. What a great specific time for that.
Well, because I go in the bathroom usually about on Saturdays. Never mind, it's your
About
story
7:41.
time. It's your story time.
Yeah, you tell us your poop time in just a few minutes, Juan. My week. It started out. It's been a good week. I went from last week when I hit the deer, dropped my car off, and picked up the rental. And when I went to drop off my
What they
car,
give you? What are you driving?
like a Jeep.
She's driving Benz 190.
You're so stupid. What is it called? What's a little small Jeep?
Liberty,
Renegade.
Patriot.
I think it's like
CJ4.
Never
it's like a
mind.
Patriot, but anyway.
Let me look out the window.
Yeah.
Comanche.
No, I forgot the name of it, but
Liberty.
No, it's
It's a Jeep?
It's a Jeep.
Like a compact?
Yeah, it's a compact Jeep, but it's garbage.
You got like a Suzuki Samurai?
You so stupid. But no, when I pulled up at the place, they had like a wreath on the door.
Because they said your car was dead.
It's a compass.
A compass, that's what it is. And I was like, oh man, because last week when I went, it wasn't a wreath on it. And I was like, oh man. And I just seen everybody seem a little somber, like when I went in there. And so the lady came out and was looking at my, to check me in. And I was like, I'm sorry, if you don't mind me asking. I said, did somebody pass away? And she was like, yeah, one of our technicians. And I was like, I'm so, how you look at people and their eyes look full.
Wow,
whatever.
that's
I know.
wild.
And I was like, I'm so sorry to hear that. I said, my condolences and prayers with, you and the family, whatever. I mean, I said, and she's like, yeah. She said, when you work with people sometimes, and I was like, yeah. I said, it's kind of, got to be a tough pill to swallow, especially they expect y'all to still work with somebody, missing or whatever. Not missing, but gone now. And she was like, yeah. I was like, well, I hate to hear that. And she's like, well, thank you so much. Thank you. I was like, yeah, you're welcome, Now, mind you, last week when I took
I would just like to say, I would like to think that, because most people say that, like, companies are heartless, blah, 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 blah. You die, they're going to just place you. I would like to think that my impact at work would be to the level where they would be like, you know what? Juan dead. Let's get a wreath for him. That would be so cool.
Yeah, but you think about the size of the business. I mean, it's a small business.
Oh, I just assumed since it was an insurance claim, it was hurt.
No. The body shop.
Oh, I thought it was the car rental place.
No. It was because crazy enough when I had it set up to where they dropped the rental car off at the body shop.
Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't have to go to the rental car place. But the woman, like I said.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had a totally
It's
different
the body
view
shop.
of the story.
Yeah. What the hell?
Chris is hallucinating.
Okay.
Next thing you know, he done woke up in Debo Pigeon Coop.
No.
Focus on your story.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Chris will find what he's looking for.
Okay. And then originally they told me that it was only when I drop it off on Wednesday, they would have it ready by this Friday. But they called me and informed me that it'll be next week now. But I understand it now. They're one man down or whatever. One of the technicians are down. So that's why they, it's going to be a little bit longer. But other than that, the little compass is garbage because when I picked it up, I was like, God, this thing rides rough,
Mm-hmm.
And
well, you came in the driveway hot, so
did I?
So
Yeah,
I mean,
you
but
did.
all Jeep, Except for like the Cherokee.
Yeah, because I would say, what's called got a Cherokee, and
yeah.
I
like Cherokees have smooth rides, but like
they do.
the small, like the Renegades and stuff like that. Anyone I've been in has it's a Jeep ride.
Well, I mean, it's a Jeep.
Somebody said that Volkswagen makes those compasses and something else, and Jeep just stamps, puts their stamp on it. And I was like, I can believe it because
Volkswagens usually ride smoother though.
Smoother than Jeep.
No, it don't. But and then I thought when I looked at the tire pressure and all the wheels, one of them had like 50, one of them had like 40, but the amount of air and pressure supposed to be in those tires is like 35, 36. I'm like, well, let me just adjust the tire pressure in there or whatever. But so I adjusted the tire pressure and still rides like garbage because rode down to Danville yesterday and just to see, okay. But yeah, it's still kind of garbage, but I'm just happy to have a car.
Different view.
Yeah, definitely. But like I said, other than that, definitely.
I'm laughing at Chris with
the
drunk hiccups.
I'm sorry.
Definitely drunk hiccups.
From TV.
But
bubbles floating out of his mouth.
Work as usual. Weekend, I'm off the weekend, so.
Hey, Black Stallion.
That's terrible. So terrible.
Oh my God.
What else? Oh, made reservations for the family reunion.
Oh yeah, got the room.
Yep.
Got everything finalized.
Yeah. And then we got a meeting today to get, I guess, some of the other stuff. But just excited about the weeks ahead.
Oh, hey, and the Christmas trip.
The Christmas tree.
Christmas trip.
Oh, I'm like Christmas tree.
Play stupid.
Yeah. So hopefully we're going to talk about that. Get more insight on that today.
We got layouts.
So looking forward to that. And just spending time with family. Piggybacking what y'all were talking about earlier, taking care of yourself, all that good stuff. I'm happy that y'all said it because, I would like to think that people
we're the
sitting
worst
at this
ones,
table.
man.
Yeah.
And I speak of myself. I know because I don't like doctors.
Yeah.
But there comes a time when you need them.
You do. But I would only hope that, even beyond y'all, everybody that listens to us would, take extra time and just make sure they take care of themselves, invest in themselves as much as they invest in other people because, we do only get that one life, and when life happens,
we only get one. I thought it was like a cat.
We not like
had
cats.
9 lives,
but there's something else.
Yeah, afterworld. All right, Prince.
You know what?
Come on.
I can't. Terrible. You're so terrible. But again, condolences to those people who have lost their loved ones this week and weeks ahead. Weeks in the past or whatever.
Sending condolences to future people?
No, but
sure.
Juan, how was your week? Ouch.
As always,
we know you hate it.
My week was great. It's kind of getting old just saying it, and y'all are just like, "Oh, my week was okay."
No, we look forward to your week.
I want y'all to have a superlative week sometime, so y'all be like, "You know what? My week was amazing."
My week was amazing.
I wish I could, but I'm not as in tune with life as you are. But I'm on the, I am on the right track, and I have confirmation.
He has confirmation. That's
I
good.
have confirmation from our guy, and so
our guy's good.
I'm
He's bouncing back. He's bouncing back.
I ain't gonna say I'm bouncing back, but I'm maintaining, I'm handling, I'm getting new tools in the toolbox.
Well, that's good.
You know what I'm saying? And
why can't I hear that so good, Juan?
Because it's happening in real life.
Real life.
Oh my God!
But yeah, my week was
Diddy
good.
Say, take that.
Take that. Work.
No.
I was just explaining to one of my, well, it's not a coworker, but like a teammate. someone they're on another team, but they still work for the same company. But that I'm one of the I know the position that I'm in. I'm one of the few people that actually am in a position where I'm doing something that I love. So we were just having a conversation about that. Got an opportunity. I was fortunate enough to be able to do my job this week.
I thought you do it all the time.
I continued my my concealed carry journey. Went and got my fingerprints done.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
Damn near at the end of the finish line.
Yeah. Just waiting on my background check to come back. Been walking around all week with my holster on. Still haven't gotten used to carrying the gun all the time.
Hey, trust me.
I'm getting comfortable with the holster.
It will get comfortable to the fact it will be just as normal as you putting your drawers on.
Yeah, like I said, the holster is getting comfortable. It's just remembering to, and I'm assuming once I've got to flip the switch once I am able to conceal carry to just, hey, dude, go grab the gun out of your gun safe.
Well,
so
that's
that
easy enough.
You throw it in there, but like right now, I see my holster belt sitting on my chair beside the bed. So I'm like, oh, put this on, and it's getting comfortable. So I don't really feel it as much as I did when I first got it.
Becomes natural.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. What else?
And it's gonna get better because
it will.
Because once you get your permit, and you'll just leave the gun in the belt.
Yep, because that's what I do. It don't never come out.
You already got your AR. So.
Yeah, but my AR don't. It's not a bed. Yeah. It's not my bed gun.
No, it's not. But it will work, and you can get self-defense ammo for those as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so that way you won't have to worry about the over penetration.
Oh yeah, like I said, I've told y'all my gun strategy. Yeah. I mean, so until I get my rifle that I plan on using for actually in the house, my handgun is going to be my
that's good enough
in the house defense gun.
Okay,
that's good enough.
Yeah. What else? I continued with my open cloth setup. Configured its memory because while it's still a really cool thing, if you don't have you don't have its memory set up right, it forgets a lot of stuff. So it's like it has the capability to do stuff, but it's really forgetful. It's like a really smart weed friend. So
damn,
really smart.
It's like, man, when
I
you
ain't never
own
had
it,
none of them.
when you own it, you good. But
I have,
but you don't remember stuff, man. You be
we forget shit together.
That's 96, 95, 1.
Oh. Well, yeah.
So when I was on it, I was good. But it's like, really, bro?
At 96, 95, 1. All D. All D.
So, yeah, I'm working on its memory, getting it set up so that it is, like, good all the time.
It remembers what you tell it.
Yeah, continuing to grow with that. And it's pretty fun. Learning a lot. Yeah, that's about the week. That's it.
Nice.
Sweetness.
So you got news?
Oh,
Yes.
hold up. Wait.
Wait,
Good job on the foregrip.
Oh,
yeah. I thank you, Larry.
3D printed some parts for my AR. That was So what I sent y'all were the images of the file.
Oh, the stock photo.
Yeah.
Oh, so that wasn't the actual.
No, that's not the actual. Gosh, that was like 8 hours later because I sent y'all that when I found the file. I'm like, oh, this is what I'm about to print. Let me send the fellas that. So yeah, 8 hours later, I got it printed out. I also printed out a flared magwell cover.
Okay.
That has like indentations for fingerprints, so I can use that to press back also.
What?
So,
oh wow,
that's hot. That's hot.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about having a 3D printer because you can create shit like that.
yeah.
That's hot, man. That's what's up, bro.
Yeah, I have. I mean, it's really come in handy. I'm thinking I'm going to start venturing into like different filaments, because with different filaments you can do different applications with it. I mean, because like right now, I pretty much use two filaments. I use what's called PLA. I'm not sure what that stands for, and what's called PETG. PLA, it's really sturdy, but it has it doesn't really withstand heat very well. whereas PET G withstands heat a little bit better. So like for my rifle part, I'm using PET G, but they also have other fibers that you can use. You can use like nylon infused,
you know what?
Carbon fiber infused nylon, which is really strong.
There's a market for stuff like that, man.
Oh yeah,
I know a lot of people that's not of my persuasion.
Why did you air
quote
quote people?
Because
we'll just call them people.
They're really not.
They're not actually people.
Well, they are people, but they are different persuasions. But that will pay good money for stuff like that because they always modify.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good market.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that do that. I mean, but for me, you're
doing it for fun, right?
Yeah,
now.
I'm
I
doing
get it,
this
but I just
for
do
me.
that.
I might do stuff for you if you want stuff, but yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't like to do stuff and get paid for it other than work. You don't like this.
Well,
I'm saying
because I sit and listen to people because talk and they be like, yeah, I want to go buy this right here, and it's all 3D print type stuff.
Because that's what made me do it. Because like I said, I was looking for like the factory pistol grip on my AR. It's rubbery and it doesn't have really good stippling. So I was looking for I was looking at the cost of it, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is basically plastic. 3D print file for AR pistol grip.
Yeah.
And I saw them, I'm like, fuck, okay. Download. This one looks good.
You have to pay to download it though. Oh, okay.
I mean, there's some files that they're pay files, but by and large, I mean, there's enough stuff out there that's free. So yeah, I found, and they're like, because people, I think nerds are really giving people. If we know something,
let's not call them nerds. People who are really
because I'm putting myself in that group. I
used to hate that.
If we know things, I mean, it's like I'll share information that I know.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I found
especially
this cool
if it's
thing,
really cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, check this out. So it's like, if I've designed a 3D print pistol grip, and I'm like, this is really cool. Check it out.
Yeah.
You share it. I don't have to make any money off of it.
Yeah, we look out for hours.
Now, he gets like a gazillion, downloads he made. Well,
of course,
not Juan.
But I'm saying, but why would you at that point?
Because we were saying if someone.
Yeah.
And
but
he
why
was saying
would
that he would,
monetize
what he would
that?
do, but yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there is a monetization point where you're like, maybe.
Because you get so many requests.
Yeah.
But that could come in so good for so many cheaper budget pistols where you could really form yourself a good grip, you know what I'm saying, to sell to people. Or, I mean, to even, into if you wanted to enhance your GX4.
Yeah.
Which
there's like whole lower receivers that I can print.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons I've looked at, or not lower, but the
trigger guard and
the lower unit, not the slide, but
the
part that's already
with the
powered.
trigger guard.
Yeah.
There's like I've already seen those. There's like I can print like again, I'm just gonna call it the lower receiver.
That's what it is.
Okay,
it's your lowers.
I could reprint a lower receiver that has, because like on my GX it doesn't have the Picatinny rail, so I can't really do a weapon mounted light. There's files that are available that I could download and print one that has the Picatinny rail on it, so I could mount a weapon mounted light on it.
See, and that's the thing.
Sweet.
People don't know
but
that.
I would need to, and that's why I was saying I'm thinking of experimenting with some different filaments, because you don't want to just do. Or for me, I wouldn't want to do something that's going to be like an integral part of my weapon, in a PETG or a PLA. So I'd want to do something that's a little bit stronger. So there's like carbon fiber infused filament that you can buy. So
as y'all can tell, we are like a weaponry type of people.
They are. Indeed, they are. Touche.
Oh, we'll bust one.
Yeah, because I made one. After I saw that file that you sent, I was like, maybe I can get him to redo me something, something that'll work a little bit better, so that I can slide mine back a little bit further to make my, on my AR-12. you know, to make my pad a little bit more excessive because of where I mounted it, because I only got one, you know, little sticky thing.
Yeah.
You know, so then I got to go into 3M adhesives and trying to cut patterns and stuff like
It's
that.
got M-Lock on it, though, don't it?
I don't know if it's M-Lock or not. I'm not sure. But the problem is that I've already got my foregrip adjusted at the very last tick of my Picatinny rail.
So it's on the Picatinny rail. It's not on
That's where
M-Lock.
you slide it
Yeah,
down.
no.
Okay,
It's not on M-Lock.
okay.
No, it's Picatinny.
So you could probably, like, if anything, if nothing else, you could, like, redo your hand guard. Where it's mostly M-Lock. Because if you need more M-Lock, then you...
Well, I don't really. I don't
Picatinny.
have anything M-Lock. I don't have any M-Lock, you know, accessories. All my stuff pretty much attached to the Picatinny rail because that's what I have.
Makes sense.
I would just like to maybe extend my Picatinny rail a little bit, you know, further back so that I could move my foregrip back.
We can look at it tomorrow, because I've seen, like, files for adding additional Picatinny, but it's like adding it through M-Lock if you don't have any M-Lock.
Okay. All right. But yeah, we'll take a look at it and see what we do. Cool.
Weekly news.
Weekly news.
Thank you for that.
And it's okay because we don't have a lot of videos.
don't.
So, you know what I'm saying?
And we're just filling in.
Yeah,
Hey, it's good that we've had this good. And, hey, we don't do this all the time.
I
but
didn't say
No, we
I,
don't.
I didn't
This
say
gives us a
nothing.
little. This gives our
Filler.
listeners a little
insight on what
insight.
they become.
Yeah. On
This is how we are.
on what
They
we
are.
like. You know, us
Yeah,
as
we
people.
like weapons.
And this is
They
yeah,
love weapons.
this is pretty close. I will say before we get into the news, I have made a decision. I am gonna get my MC9 Prime.
That was
I'm
coming.
not.
It was coming.
Well, it's two things.
Well, I mean, the shit was
Oh,
coming,
yeah,
nigga. Come on, man.
You're going
But-
to Cerakote it in the colorway you want.
No, I don't think I am. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get it with the MeTech optic, which is the mechanic, which I've been kind of researching, YouTubing, and it's pretty like everybody I've seen is like it's spot on out the box.
Really?
You take it. You still got co-witness, so I can co-witness, and that was important to me. So, just in case my dot goes out, I can still co-witness my iron sights.
Got you.
And still be on point.
Yes. Nice.
And they cost a couple of $100, so I think I'm going to do that. But there are some other interesting colors that I think that they make, so I'm gonna go to the local spot, see what they can order, and see if I can just get it all to match and whatever. But I think I'm gonna go with that optic, and I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I had said that I was gonna make that my reward after I, and that's the hard thing about it because, all right, so I got certain goals I want to achieve, and once I was like, yeah, that's gonna be my, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I got it now, I can get it now, you know what I'm saying? And then they got layaway, and I can,
See, that and that's it.
So yeah.
Nipping
And
at the
then the
bit.
next thing is that because I'm trying to get out more, like this summer and everything.
Got one.
And
That's my era.
You always out. Anyway.
I
I'm
know.
trying to get out more,
I'm on the streets, nigga. No,
so
I'm not.
with that it's like with the season coming up and everything. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me a 0 turn.
Go for it. Ain't nothing like them, bro.
Because I'm thinking
I won't have another.
I'm thinking it's gonna make it quicker, and I'm thinking I'm
will.
gonna get a 60-inch.
Bro.
Chris, can I borrow it, man?
Nah, I got a 54.
And I found a brand with a 60-inch it's a fabricated deck and all that good
Definitely
stuff.
want a fabricated deck.
And I get that, and I can get the a Kawasaki engine on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not happy about the price. What do you think a mower like that? What do you think would be a good price for that?
Honestly, at this point,
$2,500.
no, more than that.
$2,600.
To be honest
Well, I
with you,
think the
bro.
price is right.
To be honest with you, now, my zero turn made me a believer because my Husqvarna, that when I say that bitch is like Pac-Man, it's like Pac-Man, and I got the Kawasaki engine in it, and
wait, because I'm not a lawnmower person. What do you do when the ghosts eat you?
You so
first of all, with this, it ain't gonna eat you because that's a powerful engine, and trust me, with me mowing out here, I chop up anything that's on the ground.
People too.
Minus, I will chop your ass up. Minus like hard steel or rebarb or anything like that, but like wood stuff like that.
Organic materials.
Yes, basically. So what I would say is, man, maybe like 3 to 4. To be honest with you,
A commercial mower.
Oh,
a commercial grade mower.
Oh,
17.
With a 21 horsepower Kawasaki on it.
Oh yeah, you gonna pay about double, bruh.
That's what you thinking.
8.
Mine was like roughly like 5.
I'm gonna stick with $2,500 because I think you're gonna throw us a curveball.
No,
it's only $1,300.
You may spend more than you may spend about anywhere between 10 to probably like I'll say I'm gonna give a big variant. I'm gonna say 7 to 10.
Because if I'm paying $10,000, I'm a hiring guy.
And the only reason why I say
I
that,
can get one for around 5, 6.
Well, then you know what? You better get it.
And the only thing about it is it's just a Chinese company that I've been running lawnmowers lately.
They got warranty though. Man. But see, that's where the engines come from.
It's got a warranty, but it's got a Kawasaki engine on it.
But that's what I'm saying. That Kawasaki,
like
man. Let me tell you something, bro. That Kawasaki engine made a believer out of me because you see what I'm with every week.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say whatever, whether it be limbs or whatever, I'll mulch the fuck out of it, bro.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I will straight mulch the fuck out of it, and it don't bob.
It's an investment.
It rolls
because what it is, it's a Chinese brand.
Mm-hmm.
But once you get to the model that I want, it comes with a Kawasaki engine on it.
Get it?
You know what I'm saying? It's got the 2100. It's got the 21 horsepower Kawasaki engine.
Get it?
Wait.
You know, it's got fabricated deck.
Because, and like I said, I haven't had to pay for my own lawn care in a while. But last time I was paying for lawn care, it was about $100 when the guy came out. And if I'm paying $100 for the guy to come out and do it, and I ain't got to do it myself, over the course of a full year, if they come out every week throughout the course of the year, which they didn't, there's 52 weeks in a year. That's $5,020, $5,200, $5,200. If you come out every week, like I said, they don't come out every week, so every other week, so you half that. And I don't have to do it. Why would you not just pay a person, or has lawn care gone up?
I don't know. That is a good, but I'm also looking at it as an opportunity where I could make money and I could come and mow other people's lawns.
Okay.
Awesome. You think you want to do that?
Listen, I ain't get in till 6 o'clock, so I'm gonna come through about 8:45 and mow your lawn tonight.
It depends, but it just gives me an option.
I was gonna say,
you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to have a schedule, but if I could get a couple of people that I could charge, if I could get 3 or 4 that I could charge, I don't think I would charge $100. But
I don't know why not.
I mean, but just depending on what it was, you know what I'm saying, and how quick I could get it done. if I could do those and get me a couple of $100
Like,
on the
cut you out
side.
for $20.
I was honestly figuring this. Y'all be like, it ain't been $100 in 12 years.
It's probably more than that now, though. Because
Well, I know when I was paying a guy to come out and do the rentals, but he was a neighborhood guy, so I just thought he was giving me a good deal. It was like, I cut your grass for
I fixed it
$50, and I was like, cool, you got a deal.
Yeah.
You want me to cut them bushes back too? I'm like,
That
yeah,
stuff
just do
real,
whatever. I
man.
don't even care. I'm only paying $50 for it.
Yeah,
Fuck it, do it all.
That stuff real, man. That stuff
So
real, bro.
yeah, but that gives me an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? I would have to get a trailer, but that's okay.
yeah.
Hey, one thing I'll tell you, bro. The horsepower, for me, makes a big difference. A zero turn versus a standard steering wheel type.
And I'm thinking I can get my yard done faster.
You
This
will.
is what I was getting at.
Bruh, you
It's
will.
just getting with a 60-inch, be able to get it done faster, and then you know what I'm saying.
The
there's
power
less time
that you
investment,
will
for
have
sure.
will
And because I don't mind mowing my grass. I mean,
zero
You're
turn makes a
crazy.
difference. Bruh, take for somebody that knows. Because when we first moved here, I had my that little
yeah,
standard.
yeah, you're a little far.
When I got the zero, exactly. When I got that zero turn, I'm like, yo, and it's so it is even for my yard, bruh.
And
yeah,
take
but
it from
see, mine
somebody
is not
who-
as flat as yours.
Take it
and
from
that's
somebody
the
who
only
don't
thing
know,
that-
because
The
the
only
last time
thing-
I cut grass, I was using a push mower.
The only thing that's gonna
In
be a difference for you
1995.
It was not
is when you're on an
95, because my
incline
son
and you
was
have
alive.
to shift your weight a whole lot more.
2001.
You say shift your weight.
Shift your weight, and it depends on how you mow your yard. Because in your backyard you got a decline.
Mm-hmm.
So you doing one of these numbers right here because you got your levers
Mm-hmm.
and stuff versus sitting straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You have to adjust a lot more because you will flip.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? But if you get an industrial, you got the balance bar, all that type stuff.
Yeah.
So-
the one I'm looking at has got it's got the balance bar. that
Zero
comes
turn
up
is the
over
way
your
to go.
head.
But if
It's
it's coming from a
faster,
Chinese
more
powerful.
manufacturer,
But on my thing,
make sure it ain't made out of paper.
Well, no, but that's the thing. From what I'm understanding, because I've been hauling.
It's got a
these-
Kawasaki engine, but it's made out of paper.
Oh no. I've been told that like they like they build them like little tanks.
They
Like,
are.
like
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying.
but
I'm a
you
huge
know,
fan of Chinese manufacturing. That's where I get my
Your time will be
electronic
cut
stuff
down.
from, so.
Your grass will get mowed better because the power that you will have in
right,
that zero
and that's what
turn
I'm thinking.
outweighs
so.
it all.
Yeah, because the
facts.
power, the blades will actually cut the grass
1,000.
as opposed to chopping it. It'll cut it. It's like the Vitamix of lawn mowers.
Because to be honest with you, this year I honestly am contemplating on going ahead and get me the double bag for my lawnmower.
Bagging it
Double
up,
bag.
Yeah.
I hate when I got a double bag.
So stupid.
Anyway,
All right, news one.
Yeah, right. We both said it.
Let's see.
You ain't got to pick them.
All right, so while I'm trying to get to what my assistant sent me, the NCAA,
NCAA. Carolina got knocked
Carolina
out.
early exit.
Duke's still in it. Yo,
High Point University.
High Point U.
Hold up, whoa. Before we go to High Point U, because they do deserve some applause. Sienna,
I know, right? They knocked them.
those dudes played they starters the entire game.
Hey, and they balled out.
Had they had, because honestly, I think they lost because they were fatigued.
Exactly.
That was a fatigue loss because you could see like the last 2-3 minutes, them dudes was just like,
Hey, but
we
you
just
know
want
what
this
though?
to be over with.
But you know what though?
We
they
tired.
honestly had to though.
Yeah.
They didn't have a choice.
I mean,
Sienna was running them like that.
well,
Oh,
Duke,
yeah.
I mean, because it's Duke. I mean, Sienna just took them to the dog
Hey,
limit,
and see,
and because
Duke,
they played their starters the entire game, no rest.
and to be honest with you, they could have beat them.
Had their, I mean, because like I said,
Fatigue.
at the end of the game, you saw the dudes just throwing up air balls. They wasn't getting the ball in the hoop off rebounds. It was like,
So they didn't have a bench.
Jesus.
No.
Well,
But
I mean,
if-
obviously they
if they
had one.
would've-
They just didn't. You didn't play them, and 'cause
If
you put if I'm a
That's a bad strategy.
mid major, I know I'm going to put my best players up against the stars, and as a coach, I'm be like, look, sorry fellas,
yeah,
I got to run y'all the whole game because look at these other dudes down here. Mm-hmm. Billy said, you know why Billy on the team. Mm-hmm. Can you handle the game? And they ball us. So they're like, we got you, coach.
Yeah. But the gas ran out.
But towards the end of the game,
because I ain't gonna lie, I honestly thought Duke was gonna lose. I honestly thought they had a chance to lose.
But the minute you put Billy in the game, he catch the ball and lick it.
Yep. And it gets slippery.
Like, dang it, Billy! That's why you don't play.
Yeah.
That's why you don't play.
He's looking like, what are you talking about?
Oh, Lord.
And I'm sure this doesn't happen on the college level.
And then you grab the grape flavored Windex and take him over to the windows to calm him down.
But I'm assured that there is a college version of Billy. This is not just an AAU youth sports thing. I'm sure that even at the college level, there's a air quote Billy. She's like, why did I put this fool in the game?
Yep, I should have known better.
Oh gosh. Okay, what does she got, man?
But Carolina blew a 19-point lead and all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
that was
anyway.
rough.
That's garbage.
And
But anyway,
kudos to High Point.
Y'all are about to make it to the Sweet 16, man. Y'all are in the 32.
This is their first time ever, ain't it?
Second.
Oh,
Second year back. That's their second.
Oh, yeah, second.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, because they came, but they lost in the first round.
Yeah, they lost in the first round last year, yeah.
This is the first time they won.
Okay.
Yeah.
High Point U, kudos to y'all. But go ahead, bro.
Nito doing the thing. Nito is doing. He's going to make. He is making that into
money, power, respect.
That's
what
Nito
baby
university
saying.
program.
Yeah, he is.
He really is.
Yeah, I have to give it to him.
Hey. Okay.
Go ahead, Juan.
All right. So, pretty much most of the news is continued war stuff.
Of course.
I'm sorry, conflict stuff.
Conflict.
Yeah.
That shit is war, man.
The Strait of Hormuz.
Now, I did see something where he had like a conference or something with
The
Japan.
Japanese prime minister. Did y'all hear the Pearl Harbor joke?
Yes. yes.
Oh,
that's what I was going to get to.
I didn't hear it.
But, oh, man.
So President Trump is having a meeting with the prime minister, or whatever president, the leader of Japan. And reporter asked him something, and he said something to the extent of, yeah, it was a surprise, kind of like Pearl Harbor. You wouldn't want to get Pearl Harbor. Something that it wasn't that exact joke, but it was something like that. And it's like, does this dude even realize?
Yeah.
Because for me, I know sometimes I'm not a room reader, so I can. If he doesn't realize, sometimes I'll say inappropriate. I'll do inappropriate things. I'm like, what? But it's like, I'm also not the president of the United States. Yeah. Nor do I think I could ever be. So it's like, does this dude have issues?
But the thing that got me, and this is what I seen. He's like, well, yeah, we attacked fast. We didn't feel like, we had to, let everything happened real quick. We went in, this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, because the Japanese prime minister, he was like, you didn't feel the need to let us know you was getting ready to do this, that, and the third. And he was like, nah, it happened fast. We went in real quick,
Life happens fast.
Bullshit.
It do be
because if these are your comrades and y'all are supposed to be on the same accord, I would think that we would be on the same page.
You're supposed to roll on.
It depends on who thinks.
over.
But see, in that case, it depends on who thinks they control the accord.
Yeah.
Who's driving that Honda?
Yeah,
nigga?
you're right.
But anywho, what else you got, man?
Let's see.
Why you keep taking it off?
I've already mentioned Open Claw. That was like a news story for me, but
Stop, Chris.
Sorry.
I'm trying to find some stuff that's not war related.
You ain't gonna find
Good luck.
nothing.
Or, I'm sorry, conflict related.
Everything the past week or so has been. Oh, Chuck Norris passed away.
Yes. Karate man.
Yeah. Juan was very upset about that. That's probably why I didn't want to mention. I apologize for for striking a nerve.
I mean, we've mentioned that on pod earlier. That was we talked about that earlier in this same episode. Yeah, because I was like, if Chuck Norris is able to die, what does that say for the rest of us? You don't.
Well,
I thought we did that before we were on pod.
Damn. I bet stock in Total Gym is fucking
Yeah.
dropping.
Glad I sold mine.
You're so stupid. Glad I sold mine.
But the sad thing is, you know what I still got?
What?
Lucid. I still got my Lucid stock. Sold my Total Gym stock.
Blessed.
Yeah, I don't want to just do war stuff, so I'm just gonna say I don't have no news, and because most of this is conflict stuff.
I mean, is it anything that like really shocked you or anything? I'm trying to think of anything because I've been watching the Young Turks and Al Jazeera.
The Iranians attacking the military base, with Diego Garcia base or something like that.
Okay, where is that at?
I'm assuming it's probably somewhere in the Middle East.
Okay, and I've been hearing. This morning, I think they were. I don't know if it was actually like strikes. Did they say they had strikes? But it was like a shit. I don't know. I forgot.
She said it's like I forgot. Can't remember it.
Okay.
It happens sometimes.
I know, but I don't like it when it does.
But yeah, I'm tired of doing like sad news, war, conflict stuff. I mean, and it seems like that's what is being dominated.
What's going on? I did see something about some kind of new I guess I'll call it a new talking point on the Epstein files.
Ooh.
And they're being, but I saw this on Young. I saw this on the Young Turks.
Because that was in here. All of a sudden, I'm
you done with that too, huh?
I'm not done with it, but I mean, I like it for information. But I don't want to. News is just depressing.
Very much so.
So I know there was Pam Bondi was called to speak, or she spoke. She was subpoenaed. Refused to speak in front of the open session of the congressional committee. Did like a private session and basically was like,
when the Democrats
I'm going to follow the rules of the law. And then the Democrats came out and they were like, yeah, she's refusing to do what she needs to do. But I'm honestly just, I'm tired of it.
I'm trying to think. I watched something on the Young Turks this morning. That's what I lost. I just found it.
Okay.
So there apparently there is because of the Epstein files, there is proof, or you can draw lines to where he was connecting other powerful people from the U.S. with people in Israel and Israel officials. And I don't know what else he did because I didn't really know who he was until, this whole thing about the young kids came up or whatever, or, his alleged allegations. So basically what it was saying was that he was in a position that he brokered like a lot of deals. So he was actually really influential in making a lot of deals with a lot of high ups in Israel. And so the viewpoint was that he was working for Israel.
Interesting.
But because the web, and from what I was getting, because the web of what he was doing was so big, and he was also kind of mixing, I'm going to air quote, business with pleasure. So he was, it sounds like he was mixing his job and his side hustle together. And so with all of that coming out, it made sense to me how if he's making, well, not only that, but
air quote.
Yeah. of course, because
Jeffrey Epstein killed himself.
Hey, Jeffrey well, I've heard that Jeffrey Epstein is like Christmas lights.
Like Christmas lights?
Yeah, neither one of them hang themselves.
Oh my God. I'm like, Christmas lights? So like they're off on their own? Like,
I like that.
that's terrible. Terrible.
So anywho, like it basically it was painting a picture to where it's like he was making like some very high powered business deals with these people from different countries and like setting that up, and then as recreational activities he was trafficking,
throwing in a young
entertainment.
girl.
he was trafficking in the entertainment. So, and it kind of laid out how it sounds like he's got a lot more, he has a lot of stuff in Israel, which would explain why we're so quick. Well, certain leaders are quick to back Israel, or I guess we just say our president. But we all know that our president is in the files. But remember, I don't know, last year sometime, it was like somebody made a statement. It's like if we released the Epstein files, like half of Congress would be exposed or something. Now, whether or not that was a true statement or not, I never saw into that because it was so early into it that I didn't,
Right.
And they were talking about the redactions and stuff, and they were talking about how at first it was so heavily redacted that it was useless. And then supposedly the DOJ or somebody came back in and was like, okay, just do the victims' names. But then it seems like there was another release of information, and that also had like people's names, like figures that weren't victims, but their names were still redacted.
Yeah, that's the whole beef that's going on with the Epstein files right now. That was part of the session, the session that occurred last week.
Okay.
Was that there's victims' names that are unredacted, but there are actual people that could be implicated that their names are still redacted in the files, and that's the illegality of it is because of
it doesn't make sense though.
I forgot what the law or the ruling was that they passed, but because of that, only thing that's supposed to be unredacted to the congressional committees is victims' names. Yeah, we want to protect the victims, but we have names of people that are involved in it that their names are still redacted. And one thing I did want to point out before we moved away from news, because, excuse me, I know a lot of times I lean kind of towards the conservative-ish side of the news spectrum. I do want to shout out Jasmine Crockett, because during one of the sessions, she made such a wonderful point. And that point was how basically, our current administration is taking out, sovereign government leaders. We took out the leader of Venezuela. We're taking out gunships without trial. But if, let's say, a foreign country who is taking action on Epstein file, because Great Britain is taking action on leadership that have been implicated in the Epstein files. Mm-hmm. We know our president is in the Epstein files. No one's denying that he's in there.
Right.
We know he's in those files. If someone were to take action upon our president because of his implication in the Epstein files and our lack of action on that, we would feel some kind of way.
That would totally upset everything.
But we're acting unilaterally to take out leaders of other governments
that have information on us.
So, I mean, I thought that was a wonderful point that she made, and I just wanted to point that out before we moved away from news because I know typically I'm aware where I normally lean. So I do like to give credit where credit is due. Jasmine Crockett made a wonderful point last week in her.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think that's a good cap on the news.
I think that's a great cap on the news.
No cap.
No cap. No cap.
Why you blinking so fast, Cam?
It's something. Anyway, I've been having.
You ain't got none of your little pocket drop things.
No,
you want me to run to the truck because I put the ones you gave me. I put some in there.
You got your shit together?
I try to keep it together.
I hope so.
Well, shut up, Chris.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Yeah, I think because I'm gonna just go over some of the ones that we skipped the other week. I think I'm gonna go over the ones we skipped.
Hey, you are responsible for the social media thing.
Yeah,
you do what you do.
Yeah, you talk enough shit to me.
Shut your
Get
mouth.
your shit together.
Your official title is the media producer.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, but okay.
Of course.
Let's see what this one is
You
about.
agree with one?
Okay.
Okay,
no.
not really.
No.
And I think we're above and beyond titles at this point, man. We are so much bigger than titles.
Y'all ready?
While she's waiting.
I'm like,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, because you're like at the point where you was firing Chris a couple weeks ago, and
Facts.
and you're like, I don't know how to work my phone.
I know, right?
These posts
You
to
talk
make them
mad
play.
shit, and
Yeah,
look
new
at you.
phone. That's what happened.
Oh,
No,
new
it's
phone.
not
Who
the
this?
Is this plugged
She
up?
wasn't hearing that from
Yes,
me.
you are plugged up.
I don't know. The show is playing, but
Oh, maybe that's what the record knob is for, El.
yeah, because it's not. Because it's showing it's playing.
I got the record knob wide open.
Okay, turn that other knob because we turned two knobs down. No, the little knobs. There we go.
And you stand
See?
up straight
Track.
Now
and
hold
get
on.
used to balancing because you
All
got
right, so start that.
Look at this video.
put your feet together. Stand up. Put your feet together. Good. Now stand up straight. That's how you're supposed to stand up on my hands. When you're on my hands, you balance. Yes, you balance and you stand up straight. And get used to balancing because you guys are just used to not doing anything challenging.
I know some of you may not like this video, but the only reason you don't is because you've attached love only to softness. If it makes you cry, you say it's not love. If it stretches you, you say it's not love. But part of growing up is realizing that God as our Father doesn't only love us soft, He loves us tough. Not tough to break us, but tough to build strength in us. Because the things that build us in life and in our walk with God often make us uncomfortable before they make us better. So scripture is clear. Jesus learned obedience through the things He suffered. You see that word suffer? Most Christians don't like that word. But the disciples of the early church were flogged for preaching the gospel, and the Bible records that they rejoiced because they were counted worthy to suffer for the master. There's something the right kind of pressure does to a believer. It makes you strong, not soft, resilient, not fragile, deep and not shallow. You see, just like fire doesn't destroy gold, it purifies it. And because God controls this fire, you can trust that this is working together for your good. So when you get all emotional and start crying, He won't stop until His purpose is formed in you. Because the weight of His calling on your life is far more important than the temporary discomfort of your emotions. Look at this video.
Okay, so before we go into everybody's reaction, because I don't think that this conveys very well over audio podcast.
It does
I was
not.
gonna give the
So
backstory.
what the initial video that you're watching is a young dad talking to his daughter. He has her standing on top of a table. She's attempting to stand up and she's afraid because the table's wobbly. Mm-hmm. And he's like, put your feet together. And he's being hard with her. And eventually she's standing up and bouncing. So that's what the video he's telling you to watch is outputting. Mm-hmm. Now go with the response.
Who sent that?
Juan.
Me.
Well, I honestly, I think that's.
We all know anything that involves harshness. I be sending.
But that's facts, though. It's facts. Sometimes you got to go through the fire to get through.
Well, you're absolutely correct, and I'm just going to kind of piggyback on that. But I can remember, when my kids were younger, a lot of people thought that I was harsh on my kids. And it wasn't that I was harsh on my kids, and because I have, 3 different kids, various years apart, there were certain things that I could see in the oldest one that needed to be done. There were certain things in my middle child that I could see that I didn't want to repeat in my that I didn't want to repeat in that middle child through the oldest child. And then I had the baby. And then I had 2 other examples to compare my job to and treat differently. So, given that, when you say, I don't know if this is his only child or whatever, but I mean, even if it's a handicap, because I'm thinking more of, I've seen one where it's like this child is handicapped and he's in a walker, but his dad is teaching him how to like get up over curbs in the walker, and the kid's not quite physically strong enough to do it yet, but he's stern with him, and he gets scared, but he's still,
But you know what though?
Yeah.
It ain't got nothing to do with a child. It's something that we go through. We're going to go through that our entire life. It has nothing to do with a child. It's just the fact that growth.
Well, right.
Growth.
But it's preparing the child, because the way I treated my oldest child, I felt like I had to kind of skip some steps in the nurturing, because she was gonna be at a point quicker than the other 2 to where the world don't care what your excuse is. When you say when you agree that this is what you're gonna do for this, so I started to prepare her, in her mid-teens, or so I thought I was attempting. You know what I'm saying? But that was to, you know what I'm saying? And you're harsh on them, but the baseline is that you as a parent, bottom line, as a parent, your job is to prepare that child for the world that it's walking into.
But you know what though? I didn't even associate it to a parent. I associate it to the fact that us going through this journey on this earth, we all, whether your parents got you ready when they thought they was getting you ready, it will not get you ready, because different shit's gonna happen continuously.
It is.
So you gonna get stretched out.
You're gonna get stretched out.
So whatever, because I know what was instilled in us.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't get me ready.
It didn't. But the whole point that I took from it was the fact that God is going to stretch you regardless. Mm-hmm. And that's and for me
that's the only reason why I said
for me that's the backing point, because at the face of the video, I hadn't seen it, but I would assume
I didn't see it.
I would assume that at the face of the video, you would think that this is just as a hard thing going on. You know what I'm saying? But then once you realize the circumstances and the nuances behind the situation, which to me ties into it all, that basically you got to prepare your kids for the world. And bottom line is, don't nobody give a fuck about you and your feelings and what you got going on outside this house. Otherwise, it's all business transactions. And if you said you going to do this, this is what I'm expecting from you. And that should start at home, because if you don't do that, that does not prepare. Now, no, you cannot prepare them for every situation, but you can put them in similar situations so that they have the coping mechanisms and skills to be able to work through this and not just crumble down and I'm gonna say implode into their own feelings.
Yeah, true. But for me, the bottom line is you're gonna get stretched way the fuck more than anything you prepared for.
But would you rather just?
I'm not saying you're not gonna be prepared to be stretched.
Yeah.
You will be prepared to be stretched. But
you're gonna be stretched.
I know
gonna be stretched beyond the limits that you're used to.
Oh hell yeah! That's my bottom line. But I'm not disagreeing with you.
No. I'm just saying it's important to have a warm up, and you can't say we
gotta
didn't
have a warm up. Oh hell yeah, because we seen it.
Saying? Yeah,
but I know I've been to the point where I was just like, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
I'm
but at that point, because of your pre-stretch, you had already handled it the best that you can handle it. Because of your pre-stretch. You don't think so?
No. I was prepared for the battle. That's what I was prepared for. Oh. I knew it was going to be a fight.
Okay.
How long the fight was, I had no idea. But I was prepared to fight. But there comes a time in a battle where you just like, man, fuck. I'm tired as a motherfucker. But still, to piggyback off what you said, I have been instilled to fight continuously
until you achieve the outcome.
Yeah. But
you just
I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared for the extent of the fight. But I'm gonna fight tooth and nail. That's just my opinion.
I got you.
You know, but I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm agreeing with your ass, bro. For real.
What you think, Juan?
He's smiling over there, man.
I'm just impressed because normally you two are the ones that just ain't got nothing to say. Y'all normally just
that right there kind of hit home to me because I'll laugh, joke, play, and everything, but I know the struggle and the battles that I've been through to get to where I'm at today, and that resonates for me. Right. And yes, I sit here and watch mama work 2-3 jobs and all this stuff and the whole, divided family. I remember all this shit. But, yeah, it prepared me.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you think that you would have fared as well as you did had you not had that pre-stretch?
Nope. I'll go ahead and tell you that quick.
All right.
But that's why I said I agree with you.
And that wasn't... Yeah, and that wasn't a
no.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say, I'm right, you're wrong.
No.
You know what I'm saying? No, but I'm just
hugging each other.
No, shut up, stupid. But no. What I'm saying is, I was
shut the fuck
up. The one thing I have always known is, motherfucker, you gonna fight.
Yeah.
But sometimes there comes a time within the battle, you be like, man, this motherfucker ain't over yet. Damn. I got to keep fighting. But yet and still within yourself, you like, man, I'm dog tired,
but you know what? Yeah.
But you can't give up.
It don't matter. You know why? Because you already done had that instilled in you. It's like,
that you ain't gonna quit.
It ain't what I thought it was going to be.
But I ain't going to quit.
I'm built for it.
So we just basically building off each other what we said.
Yes,
but anyway, go ahead, man.
What about you, Ron?
I mean, for me, I just think it's I think that video kind of illustrates the balance that's needed to negotiate life, because it's you want that fighting spirit instilled. I think that's the unappreciated part of, and because it was dealing with a child, I'm going to talk about raising a child. I think that's the unappreciated part of child rearing, whichever our position it is, whether it be the strong, okay, no, you got to fight position, or whether it's the no, your feelings matter position. I think we underappreciate the other aspect
depending
of it
on what side you're on.
Yeah, because both of them are needed. Because you don't want to just be the eternal soldier, because your feelings do matter. You can burn out just always fighting.
Right.
I mean, even soldiers need that time to decompress. That's why they cycle you out of a combat zone periodically. You don't do just extended engagements. You'll get cycled out so you can get back to not being in conflict mode.
Yeah.
So you need that fight, which that's what that dad was instilling, and I think that's a part that's a lot of times underappreciated by the nurturer of a family, because it's like, no, you're being too hard on baby Timmy. And I also think at the same time, I think that
he's up on Raheem.
The person who is the fighter is like, no, you trying to bubble wrap little Timmy, and little Timmy need to learn to fight.
That's right.
I think that both sides are needed in order
Espen got to earn his chops.
You need both. Espen got to be a whole person. Espen got to fight, but Espen also need to know that his feelings do matter. I think that's the balance of raising a balanced individual, and I like the fact that towards the end, at the end of the video, or after the video was played, the guy was saying that God doesn't just love us soft. God loves us hard also. I mean, he's not the God of sunshine and rainbows all the time. Sometimes he will bring us through the valley in the shadow of death and let us know that we ain't got no reason to be afraid. So, I mean, that's not soft love. It's not soft to be in a part where you're going to be afraid. That ain't soft. That's some gangster hard crap to prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. That you with your enemies at this point. You with the ops. Yeah. So that's a hard spot to be in. Yeah. So it's I just appreciate the fact of showing the full 360 view of what the complete love looks like. Yeah.
I like that because even though we had 3 different views, it all pretty much expresses the same thing. That was a good one.
That's good.
What'd you think, Kim?
I agree with what I mean.
So wait, everybody had opinions. The Kim's gonna be like, yeah, that was cool.
Well, because I mean, just listening to y'all just kind of everybody touched on like my, perception of it. Yeah, my thoughts, because just making it more personal for me is, I've always been kind of the aggressive type. I ain't say aggressive parent, but the,
I was aggressive.
Don't cry. You all right, and I raised a little girl. So
shut up, I gave you something to cry about.
Yeah.
Even though I just beat your ass.
Everybody always was like, well, gosh, she's a little girl. And I'm like, yeah, but she going to be tough. And now my daughter's an adult. She's like, Mom, that's why, I don't cry that much. And I'm like, because of that, But, somebody loving you soft, loving you hard, love is love. And as long as you're able to, master through or, navigate through
love
life.
Love isn't love until you've given it away.
Well,
whatever
I've given love.
Whatever you
Juan, you and your musical
the musical references be coming up out of just nowhere.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Shout out, Michael Speaks. Hey.
But that was a good little.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. This one right here, I think this will be the last one that we do.
Wait, do y'all remember Michael Speaks?
Yes,
I
remember.
An amazing song.
I know I do.
Best one-hit wonder. Well, I ain't gonna say the best, but it was an amazing.
It was one of the best.
Didn't he sing that song, "Whatever You Want"?
Yeah,
whatever you want.
That's what the love isn't love till you're giving it away. That's where that came from. Love isn't love until you're giving it away.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, that was. I wonder where he's at now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, Juan. This is yours as well.
Well, this last one was mine.
I know. I said this is yours as well.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
Just trying to do all mine.
Well,
really?
That's the week you posted a lot, and we skipped over them.
Okay.
So I'm going back and I'm going to play.
Manipulator, and this is exactly how I'm going to control you. I'll start small. I'll start doing it in ways that look harmless at first. Because real control does not start with force. It starts with conditioning. Number 1, I'm going to study you. I'm going to pay attention to exactly what makes you light up, what makes you happy, what makes you sad, what makes you insecure, what makes you afraid. I want to learn exactly what version of myself makes you trust me the most. Because as soon as you trust me, you stop guarding yourself. And once you stop guarding yourself, I get access. I'll start pushing little boundaries, nothing big at first, just enough to see what you let slide. I will deliberately make a hurtful comment and I'll pass it off as a joke. And then I'll sit back and watch. What do? Do you call it out? Do you sit quiet? Do you explain yourself? This tells me everything that I need to know. And right then is when I'm going to start rewarding your self-abandonment. Anytime you abandon yourself, I'm going to get warmer. Anytime you question yourself, I'm going to get softer. Every single time that you silence your needs to protect the connection, I'm going to make you feel chosen again. I'm not going to demand control from you. You're going to serve it up to me. Right about then is when I'm going to start creating confusion. I'll give you affection, then I'll give you distance, clarity, and then contradiction, warmth, and then coldness. This is exactly where the control gets deep, because when you're emotionally off balance, you're easy to control. I'm going to make sure that you know every problem in the relationship starts with your reaction. I hurt you, you bring it up, I'm going to say that you're too emotional. Because as soon as you start worrying about upsetting me more than losing yourself, that's when I have full control. And as soon as I know that your peace depends on my mood, I don't even have to control you anymore. You just do it for me. I'm a manipulator, and I'm not going to control you by force. I'm going to teach you how to control yourself.
Okay.
You know, honestly, I don't like it.
I wouldn't even.
I don't like somebody.
Who posted this?
Juan?
I don't like the fact that somebody that's going to manipulate somebody into something like that.
I would not even entertain
Well,
this.
that's what manipulation is.
I understand that,
Yeah.
but what I'm saying is, the post is garbage to me.
I mean,
Because if you got to manipulate somebody, why? And I know there's people out there that they feed off of that, but that's some bullshit, man. Because karma is a bitch, and what you do, the seed you sow, you will reap.
that's true.
And when karma comes around and bites you in your ass and takes your whole left ass cheek off, and you wonder what the fuck happened, that's what it is. And I don't like that, and that's just me in a nutshell. If you got to manipulate somebody into all that type of bullshit, and I don't know no other word to call it, but other than bullshit, because that's the type of time you own in my book. If you're trying to manipulate, deceive, and make somebody less than what they really are or should be, that's bullshit, and you a bitch.
Ooh.
That's bitch
So
assness.
why did you?
That's just bitch assness to me.
What did you get out of this?
Honestly, I don't even remember posting it. That's why I
manipulate.
stepped away whenever I heard it playing.
You know,
I don't remember posting this.
if you got to manipulate somebody,
That's the one I hit. That's
yeah,
what
if you got to manipulate somebody, you are a bitch to me, I'll tell you to your face.
That was a mistake. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Well, we can move on.
you should never have to. You know, there's that. Yeah, that's it for me, and that's all I got to say about that. You're a bitch.
That's all he got to say
Yeah,
about
you're a bitch.
that.
I stand on that full chest. You got to manipulate somebody, you a bitch. Facts. Next.
Booyah. Okay. All right. I don't think we did this one.
I see. I sparked some curiosity to one. He don't remember at all.
I don't remember posting it.
Yeah, it was this one. Well, this is the one that
Yeah.
I touched, and that's what came up. That's when I touched. That's one.
You manipulate somebody.
Yeah, that's the one that came up.
I just don't believe.
Oh,
in
I ain't saying I
manipulation,
didn't post it. I'm just saying.
I mean, I know there's weak people out there that you can manipulate. Been there, done that. I've lived that life, and and the grown me regrets all of my
Let me see
my
your
shit.
post.
That's when I touched it. That's what came up. It's from
To see where you at.
Play it
last
again
week.
for him, Kim.
No, don't.
Okay. He said, "No,
Okay.
don't."
Anyway.
But yeah, that's my tidbit.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, you posted it, Juan.
I ain't saying I didn't. Like I said,
I'm gonna do this one. I guess this one might be
Hold
last.
up.
Oh,
Before
wait a
you
minute.
do
Did
that,
anybody
wait a
else got to say?
Do the one from the dude. I like his post
Which
usually
dude?
all the time. The one that's
you
right
must earn it?
underneath
Okay.
that one.
All right,
I don't
this
know
one.
what it says, but I usually really enjoy his post.
You're fired, Kim.
No, I'm, and it's so crazy because when I'm clicking on stuff, when I'm clicking on this, it's not coming up.
You know what, Larry?
Wait, are
if
you
you
like
if
scrolling up to previous
if you recall,
weeks or
Larry,
that was
when it was me, she wasn't trying to
It was
hear my
last week.
excuses, was she, Larry? Huh?
I don't remember.
it was the
I
week of the
know.
4th.
Okay, so on mine, do you know what that post is saying?
Click on
It's
it.
talking about dressing professionally as
I know
anti-black.
that's what it says on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Juan. Here, you click connected to yours then, and we'll do it. Don't here.
Yeah, this is exactly.
Oh, that
Yeah.
ain't what she played.
No, that's what.
I find the quarter zip shit funny because I also didn't find it funny a couple years ago when all those black men put on suits, and black men's obsession is with defining themselves by their clothing. Y'all are constantly like essentially dressing up as white men. Like that's kind of the underlying idea. Suits, quarter zips, like associating yourself with this like stereotypically white style. Y'all not see how that's one, offensive to you as a black person, upholds white supremacy, but is also reductive of your like humanness.
So many ridiculous flaws in this line of thinking. The argument that when black men wear quarter zips or suits that is white adjacent, or that is dressing up as someone else's idea of success, is not only silly, but it's inconsistent. Because if clothing is racial, why is upward signaling racialized, but downward signaling isn't? Why is dressing professionally labeled as assimilation, but sagging, streetwear, or heavy designer culture is never framed as racial performance? Why is professionalism racialized, but dysfunction isn't? Not only is it a double standard, but historically, that argument, it don't hold up. Because historically, black men wore suits regularly in church, for business, travel, everyday life. Civil rights leaders wore suits. Entrepreneurs wore suits. Fathers wore suits. That wasn't assimilation. It was dignity. It was standard. It was cultural pride. Now here's where this line of thinking really becomes psychologically dangerous. It's a real concept called in-cloth cognition. And it shows that what you wear influences how you think and behave. When people wear clothing associated with competence and authority, they perform better, they focus more, and they act more intentionally. Clothing, it symbols two directions, outward to the world and inward to yourself. When you dress with structure, you telling yourself that this moment matters. Now that doesn't create discipline, but it amplifies it. A lazy man in a suit is still lazy, but a focused man in structured presentation sharpens further. And when you start racializing upward mobility and you apply that discipline, structure, professionalism, or institutional signaling is white, that's limiting, because now you subtly teaching young black men that if you signal stability, you betraying identity. If you conform to institutional standards, you mimicking. If you elevate your presentation, you perform in whiteness. That creates internal conflict, and internal conflict kills advancement. The truth is that institutions, they run on signaling systems. You can critique them, but you can't pretend like they don't exist. If you convince people that participating in institutional signaling equals self-erasure, you discourage them from entering the very arenas where power, capital, and policy are shaped. And that's not liberating, that's withdrawal. And once you teach a group that competence-coded behaviors belong to someone else, you already lowered the ceiling. Professionalism isn't white. Discipline isn't white. Structure isn't white. Dignity isn't white. And shrinking your identity will always limit your mobility.
Like maybe I'm too woke, but
that was the.
Well, I'm telling you, when I clicked on that, that's what
that
y'all heard. What played when I clicked on it? Don't know why.
But that right there is kind of crazy because I like quarter zips.
Well,
you know,
I mean,
and the I remember I remember posting.
Yeah, that's
so. And the reason I posted that is because stuff like that always hits home to me because I've always been like the kid that when I was younger wasn't really comfortable in myself because I was told myself I sound white, I look white, I blah blah blah. So those types messages like that always hit home to me. So I always just a level of comfort being who you are and what is being black actually. What does that actually mean?
Yeah.
In the sense of the way I dress or the way a person speaks or a person's mannerisms. That's not black for me. That's not blackness. So to pigeonhole a racial identity into my garments is just ridiculous to me. So
that's true. I'm gonna kill that fly today. Anyway,
I with what you said, I agree with that because I know a lot of times with that, to flip it, when you see a white person dress like street attire, like the baggy pants and J's and da-da-da-da, people a lot of times will think that they, trying to be black. I mean, just, so it's kind of, but your clothes don't make the person.
Man make the clothes.
And it don't identify with who you are. I mean,
well, a lot of people use that as a form of personal expression as well, though.
Yeah, but
just
because you wear J's and who cares? Anybody who can afford J's can wear J's. Anybody who can, afford the essential label or, whatever these different name brands or whatever, they can buy whatever they want, But it doesn't mean just because you wear a quarter zip, just because you wear a quarter zip sweater means you're dressing like a white guy, because, anybody can wear anything, but it doesn't mean anything.
And I think the young lady was, in fairness to her initial comment was probably about assimilation, because from what I've heard, that is like a thing that younger people, younger black guys are doing is going away from sagging and things of that nature, because
the urban going
culture. Away from urban attire and kind of going more towards a conservative style of dress, because it be it right or wrong, I'm sorry, a quarter zip. I'm more apt to hire you for a job if I see you in a quarter zip versus a hoodie. And y'all know I love me a hoodie on the weekend.
Yes.
Honestly, I love me a hoodie going into
anytime,
work.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna go to the job interview
in a hoodie.
Jeans. I ain't going to a job interview in my joggers, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because certain things are professional. It's not even about dressing black or dressing white. It's there is a level of decorum that's involved in dress. I mean, I don't know if they still teach it in school, but throughout school, I learned what, casual dress was versus formal dress versus business casual versus, just recreational. I mean, there are different styles of dress, and it has nothing to do with the race. I mean, you shouldn't go to a job interview dressed recreationally, like you're going to go to a cookout.
No,
but
you go to a job interview dressed casual to business casual.
That is true.
Some
but
people don't know what business casual
but you know what though?
is,
I have interviewed people that came in there with Crocs.
Don't talk about my daughter. No, I'm just joking.
Athletic shorts and a tee.
Yeah.
And I have hired them because their qualifications, and they have turned out to be good people. And I have hired people that came in there dressed professionally and it was just
shit from Shinola.
Thank you. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but everything's so different now.
For me,
I remember when I was going to interviews back in the day, you dressed a certain way,
Yeah.
But nowadays, everything is not what it used to be.
But it also depends on the genre, the environment too.
Well, see, I remember hearing if you're going to go to an interview, you should dress the part.
Yes.
Like, so, if you're going to be working in basketball shorts and Crocs and a tee, that's the way you go to your interview.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, I've never done that.
But have you never heard that though?
I've heard dress for the position that you want. That's what I've always heard.
Yes.
And even when I was going to early interviews, I dressed for the position that I wanted, which isn't necessarily the position I'm going to interview for.
Yeah.
I want your position, dude, that's interviewing me.
Yeah. And that's where, I get that. And that doesn't always, I don't think that always translates. But even at the same time, it's like, I feel like, for me, what it said was, you look good, you feel good.
Mm-hmm. And I've always
you know what I'm saying? So, regardless of what you're going to do, really, for me, at the base of our, humanity,
yes, it is.
You know what I'm saying? You look good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm dressed a little bit better than I normally would dress, but you know what? I'm feeling good today.
I'm feeling good.
But I woke up this morning, was like, I'm gonna dress a little differently. Hey, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Got my fresh,
Feeling
ones
fresh
on. First time I don't want them, I'm going to wear them about another 30, 45 minutes. I'm taking the bitches off and put them right back in the box.
That's what.
But
that
I got a couple more stops after this.
That business casual, or that casual and stuff like that. I know for my job, if we're not in a uniform when we have a meeting, we have to wear casual, business casual. A lot of people really don't know what business casual is because
that's true.
I've seen people come in there and they'll have on jeans, boots, and stuff like that. That's not business casual. But it's about how people are raised as well. Because
and business casual is different to different people. It also
country
depends.
Casual is what I call it.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Because country folk think boots, jeans, and a t-shirt.
But are they clean or are they dirty boots? Are they pressed jeans or are
boots.
they faded?
These my church boots.
Yeah, I mean, you see what I'm saying? I mean, and that's just like, Juan mentioned earlier about it being like a race thing. Mm-hmm. But the thing about it is there are just differences in the way black and white people dress.
Yeah.
You go to a white funeral in jeans, as long as they clean and ain't ripped up, it's like that's acceptable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a casual look, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go to one tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna wear jeans and a nice polo.
That's it.
And I feel like I will be 100%, presentable.
Yeah. But the black funeral, you got to bring out a suit.
Or at least kick out some slacks and some dress shoes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm probably going to wear tennis shoes.
See?
Yeah, I damn near wear tennis shoes at my own mama funeral. You know what I'm saying? But I happen to have them brand new boots. And
you said, I'm going to bring them out. I'm the best for mama.
They fit the bill, though. They was like tennis shoes. They were Nike. But anyway, yeah. But I still look good. I look good. I was presentable.
And that's all that matters. But as far as like that thing about dressing, I'm going to say culture dressing or whatever you want to, culture dressing.
I like that. That's a nice little term.
Yeah, culture dressing. I mix it up. I remember when I was working at the school, my daughter says, Mom, but you dress like a teacher. And I'm like, what do you mean dress like a teacher? She's like, you wear the little sweaters over your shoes. I'm like, it's comfortable. I see why teachers dress like this, the loose pants, but not the dress pants, but, and I was like, this is pretty comfortable. Some nice walking shoes is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, because I feel like the more mature I get, I have learned how to dress for the occasion.
Yes.
And that's what we were brought up on. More than anything,
I've kind of unlearned that skill at this point.
I understand, but that's what we was brought on. But I'm making that point because that's what influences your decisions now. Mm-hmm. So, but I mean, yeah.
I think now people are like, Juan, are you really gonna wear
that
flat shoes, them no bottom shoes to church? Is that what's happening?
I'm like, yeah, just in case I take off running, the spirit hits. I want to be comfortable. But I think it's to each his own. Everybody's got their own take on it.
Chris has instated their dress code now. They're enforcing it. You cannot wear your joggers, boy. You can't wear your joggers.
But Juan believes in dressing comfortably, and that's your thing.
And I've embraced that too, and I've changed the way I dress for stuff, which is why a lot of times I'll go. But hey, you know what I'm saying? If I'm wearing, and I think I have done it. Well, basically that's what I did. You know what I'm saying? I had on some slacks. I had on a sport coat. I had on, shirt. Had a tie. Had my bow on and everything. You know what I'm saying? And then I had my comfortable shoes on. Okay. I was still nice,
fashionable.
Yeah.
Everybody's idea of fashion is a little different, but
But had I been from a culture, you know what I'm saying, I might have had on cowboy boots and a fresh pair of damn Wranglers.
Not no Wranglers.
And still,
here comes Wrangler,
and still with my bow.
Customer.
I mean, and still with my bow and my sport jacket, and still be good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, good stuff.
But that right there, we're gonna end with that one for the week anyway.
We rapping. We rapping.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna go through all the buttons before we rap? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
And he's complete. As always, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys who support. And let me not leave off without saying, rest in peace, Miss Kiki Shepherd. Because
Kiki Shepherd done died too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
she died yesterday. Yeah, I forgot.
What happened?
She died.
She was doing this and she just fell over there.
Kiki?
I don't know. They didn't say how
Apollo?
she died.
Yeah.
But they said,
you was thinking Kiki Palmer.
Okay.
No, Kiki Shepherd, the one that
Oh, never mind. Yeah, she was old as fuck.
It's
Yeah, okay.
showtime,
I forgot. Okay.
Just like Lana said.
Kiki Shepherd, Chuck
She's
Norris?
a black Vanna White. That's kind of what she was.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know, a black Vanna White.
Absolutely.
But
yeah. Okay.
Anyway, you can check us out on anywhere you can get your podcast or at
follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod.
Go ahead.
You have to ask them to follow.
Please
Follow us on Instagram at 3SGPod.
Yeah.
Or you can get us anywhere where you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, Bippity, YouTube. We're all the places. Or you can go directly to our website, 3sgpod.great8fam.com.
I'm trying to learn.
Dude, the bumper's got to be clear. So don't say it over me. We got to make sure it's clear.
So
we got to say it together?
Yes,
or you can say it. Go ahead and say it. Say it so it's not two voices. Go ahead and say it.
I don't know it. That's why I just told you I'm trying to learn it. That's why I'm saying it with you.
Okay.
Never mind. I shut the fuck up. I ain't gonna help. A couple weeks ago, he said he wanted some help. He said we need to learn this shit. Ain't that what he said? Say he was gonna write it down. Did you get anything wrote down?
No.
Did you get anything wrote down? I didn't get nothing wrote down. Did you write anything down? We ain't seen it if you did. So once again, excuse me. Hey, I was just trying to help out, but you know what? I'm gonna sit over here, sip my tea.
Yeah, let's try this again.
I'm done.
All right. 3sgpod.gray8fam.com. That's 3sgpod.gray8fam.com.
Y'all have a great week. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.